Hey everybody, welcome to CoogsTalk. I'm your host for today. My name is Onyi,
Lynden.
Brady.
and we're going to be talking about MLB playoffs, okay? But before we get started, what did y'all have for breakfast today? Lynden?
I had Shipley's Donuts.
Oh, okay, donuts
Yeah.
or kolaches?
From Shipley's, I prefer donuts.
Anyways, what about you, Brady?
I had a yogurt bowl with fruit and granola. It's good. Don't knock it.
I'm not knocking it, but I'm not here for it, okay?
It's good.
Just a little bit plain.
Y'all need to make it the right way. That's
We're
what
not
you need to
making
do.
it the right way. I feel
Yes,
like
I
it's
swear.
only like so many ingredients. Can only go
It's
so
what you
far.
put into it. That counts.
Okay.
Okay, what did you eat?
I had pancakes and I had a hash brown and I had sausage and I had a lot. I had a good breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Homemade? Okay.
It was made with love. That's all that matters. That's all that
Okay.
matters. That's all that matters. But anyways, what we're here for. How do y'all feel about the season so far? Starting with Brady.
I mean, I think it's been a very good season. Me personally, as a Houston fan, I'm a little depressed right now. But other than that, I mean, if you catch a good baseball game on when it's, getting good, heating up, then you're in for a good time. I think there have been plenty of those this season, so I think it's been a really solid season so far.
Yeah. What about you?
And there's also been plenty of tough to watch games too, of
Yeah.
just players not being able to perform.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they're performing great, and it's a great time to watch.
Exactly.
100%. So the Astros' 8-year postseason streak ended this year, unfortunately. Was this collapse predictable based on injuries and roster moves, or was 2025 just the perfect storm? Starting with
Honestly, I think it was just a perfect storm with a lot of the key players getting injured, especially Alvarez with a fractured rib or hand fracture and later ankle injuries, and then Pena with fractured ribs and oblique. I just think it was destined to happen based off of the current trend of injuries that we were having.
Right.
Especially,
so predictable.
yeah, especially with the player-only meetings, even though it wasn't confirmed, but there's still talks about it. Just the talks about it alone just don't tend to favor Houston.
Yeah, 100%. What about you, Brady?
I mean, I think it's kind of one of those things, and something I've been thinking for the longest time is that the Astros have been on a gradual kind of decline since their loss in the 2023 ALCS against the Rangers. I think it all just kind of boiled over this year with, like you said, the injuries to Jeremy and Jordan. I think that played a key part, as well as them shipping off Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Maldonado. I think all of those are key losses that kind of contributed to this collapse of a season, honestly.
Yeah.
Which front office decision, like trading Kyle Tucker or losing Bregman, hurt Houston the most, in your opinion, Brady?
In my opinion, is easily losing Alex Bregman, because for the longest time it was always Altuve, Jordan, and Bregman. That was Houston's big three. And Kyle Tucker, he was in the middle of that batting lineup, that batting rotation. And I think losing someone like Alex Bregman severely hurt this roster, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I know it's King Tuck, but it's also Breggy Bombs here, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
He was like the little glue that held the little trio together. Yeah,
Exactly.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And then to lose him to free agency, not even a trade.
Exactly.
That hurt my heart. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna trade him or if you're gonna want to get rid of him, at least get rid of him on a trade, not let him leave on a free agency.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question. If you're the Astros GM, do you double down on the existing core or blow it up and rebuild it? Starting with you.
I double down. We have good leadership. We have good vets in the rotation.
Yeah.
We just need a little bit more rookies in the rotation. I don't think it's best to start from scratch. That would be asking for way too much, because we have vets like Altuve and all of them to support the team and be good vets, good leaders for the new generation.
Right.
So to start from scratch would just be way too much. Asking for way too much.
No, I mean, I completely agree. You still have Altuve, who is playing at an elite level. He's 35 years old, but he's playing at an elite level of baseball. you have guys like Jordan, Jeremy that I mentioned previously, Mauricio. All of these guys are playing great. It just is unfortunate what happened to them this year.
Yeah.
And earlier in the season, they would go on stretches of playing great baseball. Then they'd have some offensive slumps, and then they'd climb right back up. And it was just 50-50 the whole year. But I don't see 50-50 being a reason to blow up this roster and start from scratch.
Yeah, 100%. So with that being said, which former Astros in this postseason are you most curious to see and why? Starting with you, Brady.
I mean, I'd say, again, I'm a big Alex Bregman fan. I mean, he's with Boston now, and I think he's a good baseball player. I like the guy. I'm going to root for my guy, former Astro. So that's the guy I'm keeping an eye out for, honestly.
I'd love to see him back in rotation as well.
Yeah.
If he were to magically want to come back to the Astros, I'd love to
Correa?
see him back. Yeah, I'd love to see another Perea situation come back to that, or for Bigman to come back to the Astros.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
agree.
a lot of people would be very excited.
Oh, yes.
We'd have a lot of packed games. I mean, maybe that should be something they consider. Maybe that should be in the works.
For sure.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Yeah. And so with Houston out, who becomes the de facto American League favorite? Perhaps the Marines, Guardians, Tigers, or someone else? Who do y'all think it's going to be? Starting with you.
Honestly, the Mariners, I think.
Okay.
I think that's my best choice. They put up a great season so far. Honestly, I've mainly been focused on the Astros, but seeing the Astros lose to them, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I see y'all. Y'all putting in work, trying to get up there. But I think the Mariners have a good chance.
Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, I don't know if you knew this, but fun fact, the Mariners ended a 24-year playoff drought by making it into the playoffs this year.
Oh, wow.
And they're the 2 seed. They've been playing very good baseball. And I think this Cinderella story they have going on is going to continue into the postseason. I think they're going to do very well.
Yeah.
And really all I'm hoping for this postseason is that New York gets smacked on, personally.
Yeah. I hear a lot of that saying Cinderella. But, were they really the Cinderella, or were we just, underestimating them the whole time? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I think it's more so just the playoff drought they've been experiencing.
Yeah.
I mean, 24 years. It's very reminiscent of when the Sacramento Kings made the playoffs in 2023 for the first time in maybe 2 decades. I don't remember the exact time frame.
Yeah.
But it's just these teams that have had years after years of falling short or just not living up to standards they wanted to meet. And now it just seems like the perfect season wrapped with a little bow, and now they're the 2 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think they got a good story going on. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
So they're not underrated. They're lucky.
Depends on who you ask.
Okay. So now I'm asking you.
I mean, you don't fall into the 2 seed.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you just don't magically come up with. So I think it's more so not that they're lucky. I think they are a very talented roster. I think they're a good team, but just one of those things. Something was different this year for them, and a little bit of luck is always involved.
Yeah, what if it ends up like a Rocket situation, how they were 2 seed going into the playoffs and then lost first round? What do you think would end up like that?
Well, it really depends who wins in the wild card.
Yeah.
Really, I think these matchups could go either way. If the Mariners continue to play the baseball they've been playing, I think they stand a very good chance into going into the ALCS, and who knows where they can go from there. I really can't say the ceiling for this team. Possibilities are endless. Who knows?
Yeah, 100%. And what about you? How do you feel about the Cinderella story they're having?
I'm liking it so far. I just hate that it started with the Astros.
Yeah.
being a Houstonian, it just hurts that we were able to blast them off into their Cinderella story.
Right.
Us not being able to make the playoffs allowed them to end their 24-year drought and make it into the playoffs and being their 2 seed. Yeah, it just hurts my heart.
Yeah. that they're, performing at our detriment.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It happens. We're next.
Yeah.
We're next. Yeah.
Can't lose hope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just have to keep, we're next. Just keep claiming that energy, right? Well, that's all for today, folks. So thank you for tuning in to CoogsTalk with Onyi and
Lynden
and
Brady.
And please tune into the next video. Go Cougs!
So good.
Go Cougs.